So I was just watching uh what is it? Rising Soul Tarot. I love her so much. I've been a huge fan on YouTube for the longest time. And her the video that I was watching was you are a you are a incarnated seraphim frequency doing soul work in multiple dimensional planes. And I was watching it and I was getting a download as I was watching it. So I paused it and I went to my book and I wrote in my book, and this is what I wrote. And this is what my scribe for the ages consists of anyways. How me and my spirit team talk to each other. The things that I get, the truth and the knowledge that I get from my higher realms. And it's funny because what she says, I went back and I started watching the video, and right when I paused it, it's what I wrote down. She talks about what I wrote down, and but mine is from my own perspective of how it is, and but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. She locked on. She locked on, and through consciousness. That's what especially in embodying a seraphim frequency, a higher frequency, that the higher ones can all access the lower ones. And so like, and the more higher ones you got on, like the more you can access, and that's how telepathy works, and that's how connecting with your environment works, and harmonizing and synchronizing with your environment. But anyway, this is what I wrote. um I paused it. It was like 11 minutes in, and I paused it and I said, and this is what came to me. Since you understand that you're of an older generation of existence, and what that embodies, like all higher frequency planes of existence, which is up to the 12th dimension and such, that since you have taken ownership in this knowledge of your true existence through actively consciously claiming your divine inner birthright and original blueprint, which I've been doing repetitively. I've been affirming it to myself, claiming it back to myself, my original blueprint. And why would I do that? I don't know, but I started to. I started to claim it out loud, say it over and over and over, bring it, because I knew it was within me to claim, is what it was. And so that's what I started to do. I started to make it into fruition for myself, and that's how all this is coming to me. And anyway, so through actively consciously claiming your divine inner birthright and original blueprint means you can have access to these dimensions, these higher dimensions, in any way your soul allows, or manifest through you and your experience, my reality. Yet taking into consideration all of existence, your place within that taking the above into consideration that I just said, being of an older generation of existence, like a seraphim, having access to that, um taking ownership, yeah, what is it, oh yeah, yeah, taking into consideration all of existence, your place within that, taking the above into consideration as well, and thus your potentiality makes the whole experience, this experience, unlimited and infinite in nature. And the further you can take that understanding, the better. Soul expansion, baby. And this divine co-creative expression happens all through your focused intention and honoring your own unique understanding, knowledge, and wisdom that this occurs. So I'm going to read it again because, since you understand that you're of an older generation of existence and what that embodies, and that's what they're saying to me, my spirit guides are saying to me, like all higher frequency planes of existence, that is up to the 12th dimension and such, that since you have taken ownership in this knowledge of your true existence through actively, consciously claiming your divine inner birthright and original blueprint, means you can have access to these dimensions in any way your soul allows, or manifest through you and your experience. Yet taking into consideration all of existence, your place within that existence as well, thus your potentiality makes the whole experience unlimited and infinite in nature. And the further you can take that understanding, the better. And that's soul expansion. That's going out in the uncharted territories. And this divine co-creative expression happens all through focused intention, and honoring your own unique understanding, knowledge, and wisdom that this occurs. Truth, man. I'm telling you. And then I unpaused the video, and I was like, and she started talking about the connection between the higher dimensions like that, and I was like, because that happens all the time to me. I'll write something and then I'll go and I'll watch a video on it right away. That's called a synchronicity, and that's them, that's them co-creating with me and coming into harmony with me in my environment. And it's beautiful. It's fucking amazing, man. It's so fucking awesome to dance with spirit, with all the existence and consciousness that's out there. Once you give them that permission that they exist and are real and believe they are, and honor them and their existence as well, but don't think of it as separate, because that's where the power comes in. That's humility is being just like everything else. And so you want the best for everything else in the same way that, there is an underlying there's a baseline of, and that's love, that's 0 point, that's God, source, creator, that's the same, the void, that's where it starts, is 0 point. And that is your baseline. It's for everything. It's unconditional love. It's where it starts, it's where it ends. So it's really cool though. I don't know, I got to show her my video, because I was like, dude, I thought it was so funny that I unpaused it and she started talking about the same thing I just wrote. Same thing I just wrote down. I was like, oh, you don't say. And I paused in the middle of the video because I was getting a download. And then boom, that happens all the time. Like I'll get a download, yeah, or I'll pause in the middle of the video, watching a video, an inspiring video, intuitive video, and I'm reading even, and I'll pause it and I'll have a download and I'll type it, and I'll go and I'll put it in my book, and then I'll come back and then I'll unpause it, and then fucking there the reader will spit out exactly what I just said, and and I'm like, oh, there you go. So is that, that's what shows. Yeah, time isn't real too. You know what I mean? Like that's synchronizing. It's based on frequencies. It's based on vibrations, and matching your vibration up to those frequencies. That's what it's about. This is cute.